Okay, Taka, I got a story for you. All right, I worked at this great place for a very long time. We made targeting system parts. Okay, it's not the important part of it, but it was a very nice beer burp. It was a large facility, large enough to where we had safety meetings. Okay, so I go into a safety meeting. I worked the weekend shift, and so I showed up on a Friday. And so we have people from the weekday shift that are out doing their thing, and we go into our Friday safety meeting, and when we all come out of our safety meeting, there's EMT in the shop, and there's a crowd of the day shift crew gathered around watching when one of our buddies is. They've got him laying down on the floor at that point, and it turned out, and I mean, even though this is a machine shop, we used a table saw for ripping certain types of plastic, whether it be Lexan or Ulton, or there's a myriad list of plastic materials that got ripped on that table saw. But he had the blade too high, and it started to lift up on him. And so what did he do? He put his hand down on it. You know what that did? It cut sideways through the first, the last three fingers, and part of the first one. Just boop, lopped him off because it's a table saw. And so he bled all over everything, and uh, took it took I think it was 4 or 5 guys several hours to clean up all the blood, whether it be from spurting from his blood pressure or the fact that blood was flung with the blade. Okay, and I can't make this part up. I wouldn't dare try and make this part up. It's too serious. After everything was all cleaned up, I went and I looked to see what he was ripping up, what he was cutting. And it was the beginning of a process. He was ripping up some Lexan, but literally, the parts he was making for the project that they would later on to be part of was finger guards.